You want to throw further? I got 3 easy tips to increase your distance. Stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Michael here with you once again, and today we're talking about distance. Getting those shots further down the fairway. We want to give you more opportunities to score out there on the course. And I've got 3 steps that I think can help improve your power, get your discs into more opportunities to score out there on the course, making you a well-rounded disc golfer. But first, if you want to see disc golf content on a weekly basis, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything that's heading your way in the future. Now, let's start unpacking our 3 steps to more distance. Step number 1, turn your shoulders. I see loads of new players wanting to keep their eyes fixed on their target through the entirety of their throw. The unfortunate thing is that it doesn't allow for your shoulders to turn. I mean, I'm not that flexible and most people I know aren't, so that you're gonna only be using your arm and a little bit of your shoulder to pull through. That puts a lot of stress and strain on those ligaments and tendons that are in that shoulder. You're gonna be super sore where your shoulder connects to your pecs. I mean, it's not a sustainable motion for a long period of time. And you're not using all the muscles that are at your disposal. You're wanting to engage your hips, your back, as well as your arm. So when you load that disc back and you actually turn those shoulders away from your target, you've automatically engaged your hips, your core is ready to fire, you're using your back to actually get that disc pulling through, and then you can actually launch using all of those muscles in concert with one another instead of just a singled out group. Tip number 2, maintain a closed stance on your plant foot. This increases your rotational power. Now, I know that I've thrown out a couple of terms there, so let's start with what is wrong and what I see in a lot of new players. An open stance, I define that as on your final plant foot, as you're reaching back and as you're making your final plant to throw, I see a lot of players open up their toe toward the target. They want to be trying to throw their disc forward, and so it makes sense to like get your feet going in that direction, but you're not allowing your body to actually reach back properly. So a closed stance would be the toes pointed inward instead of outward toward your target. So by them being pointed inward, it allows me to turn my shoulders properly. And as you see, my heel is pointed more toward my target. So as I begin to throw, I'm gonna allow my rotation to fly through on my heel so I can increase my rotational power. The faster I'm rotating, the more power I'm putting on the disc, right? If I can keep my closed stance as I'm reaching back, I've got that heel pointed forward. As I'm drawing through, I'm able to spin on that heel and I'm able to propel the disc forward with as much rotational power as I can. Everything is being transferred from the ground through my core and into my arm seamlessly because my plant foot isn't getting in the way of that process. Spinning on that heel allows for effortless momentum to be transferred into the disc. That's massively important. Make sure you keep that closed stance so you can rotate properly, and that increases your disc speed, which also increases your distance. Tip number 3, drive that elbow. So up to this point, we've been dealing with potential energy, right? We're building a foundation upon which you can throw. So you're turning those shoulders, you're keeping a closed stance, you're able to use all the muscles at your disposal. So now it's time to put all of that potential energy into motion. So that started by driving that elbow forward. That keeps the disc nice and close to your body, which puts it into what's called the power pocket. This is the most crucial point of the entire throw, getting it all compact, nice and tight right in here. Think of a figure skater, if you will. When they're doing all their spins and stuff on the ice, they're super compact. So that's allowing them to spin freely. And when they're wanting to slow down, they're like tossing a leg out there or opening their arms. When they have a wider stance, it's harder for the body to rotate. It takes away distance from you. So driving that elbow forward, almost like you're trying to bust down a door, keeping that disc nice and close to your body, provides you the ability to rotate faster, which puts clean, efficient motion from the ground, from your muscles and into the disc. That will put that disc out there as far as you can possibly put it. That is how you throw further. Guys, I hope you found that video helpful. Hopefully you'll be bombing discs, getting yourself into more opportunities to make birdie and climb those leaderboards. Remember, if you want to see disc golf content on a weekly basis, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell down below, and I will see you next time. See ya!